Hey, welcome to my channel where I've lost 175 pounds with keto and carnivore. Thank you for watching. Monday morning check-in. Morning. I did not get my, prep and everything for the day together last night. I was trying to upload a video, so I just didn't get it recorded. You'll see it at lunchtime, so it's going to be a surprise today. Anyway, it's breakfast time, and I've got my egg muffin as usual. And a mixed berry yogurt, and that's what I'm having for breakfast. Bye. Also, let's have a little conversation. We know the scale was up this morning, but big deal. I ate out yesterday for lunch with Mom. So, there's a lot of hidden carbs. And I ate liver twice this weekend, and it was deep fried. So, there was that extra calories. So, it is what it is. And so, I get back to eating what I'm usually eating, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know if it was, I didn't realize liver is so high carb as it is, so it could be those carbs. And like I said, eating out yesterday, I did have about 4 bites of Mom's sweet potato, and I know that their salad dressing is not, low sugar, so so there's gonna be times when you go out to eat, and then the next day your weight is like, because yesterday morning I got up, I was 160 even. And then this morning I get up and it's 162 point whatever it was. So you just never know. So yeah, just wanted to let you know, yep, you see the scale and it goes up and down and up and down. And so you just kind of go with it because, if you did not so great the day or two before, then that's the way it is. So, okay, see you at lunchtime. Hello, it's lunchtime and we're having our chicken. It was the glazed, no, not chicken. Well, yeah, chicken. It was the glazed pork with riced chicken. So, got some of that. Let me get a little chicken in this bite. It's going to be hot. I just pulled it out of the microwave. Okay, let's just hold off on that. It steamed up my glasses, y'all. Okay, but then I've got that and a big old salad. I put some red onions on it today. So I'm going to have to make sure I don't go into my coworkers and be like, hi, because they'll slap me. But I got some of my cucumber. I have like 2 or 3 different flavors of flavored waters that I'm trying to finish up. Listen, y'all, after I went shopping the other day last week, my refrigerator's so full because I just don't use everything as fast as I should. And so anyway, I can't really get, I had a hard time getting my lunchbox in the refrigerator last night when I made up my lunch. So anyway, my refrigerator is just cram-packed. I need to figure out how to use up all the things that are in it. When you shop like a 12-year-old who got their Christmas money, yeah, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason or common sense with how I grocery shop. But it works, whatever. Anyway, okay, so yeah, now let's try the I am gonna do chicken fried rice. I'm gonna do it because I think they'll be fun. Because I have some chicken. I need to set a timer or alarm to remind me to pull that out tomorrow night. I'm gonna hold my finger up so I don't forget. And so maybe this weekend, or no, I got something else this weekend. Do I? Anyway, either this weekend or next weekend, I'm gonna make some. Anyway, so we're going to make the chicken fried rice. And then I'm also going to do some beef stroganoff. I was watching that Brenda Gant. And she made a beef stroganoff. And I'm like, I could do that in a keto version. We can do anything in a keto version. Now, you'll notice for me, I don't make a lot of those fancy. Sorry, I had a phone call. I don't even know what I was talking about. I think I was talking about, yeah, you can make anything keto. Whatever you see, you can make it keto some way. I don't do the fancy stuff. You see some of these people doing the fancy breads and the fancy desserts and the fancy this, that, and the other, cheesecakes and whatnot. I am not fancy. Y'all see, I am not fancy. If I can't just throw it in one of these, I don't want it. I ain't got time for all that stuff. But if you like that stuff, rock on and make it. But I know I do drink some sweeter things, but I don't, it's a slippery slope for me. So I'm afraid that if I go and say, okay, I'm going to have this keto pie today, then I'm going to want that keto pie tomorrow and the next day. And then it's going to be like a slippery slope for me to be like, well, I'll just take one bite of this non-keto pie. I'm sure in the end it'll have the same amount of carbs and everything, just having one bite. And then it's going to be like 2 bites and 3 bites because I am not a moderator. I cannot moderate what I put in my mouth. It triggers that dopamine, and then I just get in that moment, just like somebody who uses substances. Once that dopamine gets racing in my brain, I can't stop doing what I'm doing. Now, I'm not comparing my food addiction to somebody else's substance use. I know it's different, but that's just how my brain works. So for me, I have to totally avoid, those really, really fancy keto things, the crackers and the treats and all those things, because for me it's a slippery slope, but it's because I come from a place of addiction. So if you don't, then you knock yourself out and spend all day long making all those fun things. But I ain't got time for all that. I just want something simple, meat, salad, and I'm satisfied. Okay, goodbye. I will see you at supper. Unless I come up with something else to jibber jabber about. Let me tell you what I did. So, I have to get my license and stuff for my car and pay the sales tax and stuff. So I'll work on getting that done this week. But I went online, and years ago I had personalized plates. It was Least, my last name, Leist. Well, I moved to Illinois and I had to give up the plates. And so my dad actually got them. But then when he passed away, he turned them in and let them go. Well, I think somebody else has that plate already because I did a check for it and it wasn't available. So instead, I got I still got personalized plates, but it's T space Least. So I'm going to get my personalized plates back. So when I'm tootling around town, I can be like, oh, look, people can say, oh, that's Terry. Look at Terry. There goes Terry. I've thought about Tawanda, but I'm like, no, there's probably other people with that on their car. And what if me, in 5 minutes from now, I may decide to call it Ruby. Who knows? But anyway, so I didn't want to put her name on it. So I'll put my name on it. So anyway, so in 6 to 8 weeks, I'll be getting personalized license plates. And we are hooked up, harnessed up, and ready to go. I'm just missing a sled for these little wild things to pull. I'm not going to record the walk, but yeah, so here we go. I don't want this video to be 5 hours long. Well, yeah. Okay, off we go. Hey, Bill, let me untangle them. Just know that we're going for a walk. I can't hold the camera straight, and I don't know how people record and walk and make things look nice and even, but I've got a leash around this wrist, so anytime they jerk, it jerks my hand, and as I'm moving up and down as I walk, it's going to wiggle the camera. But anyway, so yeah, we're going up our usual hill. That's first. Time to feed the hooligans. You going to serenade us, buddy? So what I've been doing with my poor chubby boy, instead of him getting a full 2/3 cup, that ain't for you, I'm trying to talk. instead of getting a full 2/3 cup, I take out about a tablespoon off of it. And I'm replacing it with the green beans. I give about a third of a can of green beans. And he's actually enjoying it finally. What I've also been doing is, just in case one of the others get too chubby, I put one bean in there. So Ostia, we got ear medicine for Lou. He's been itching again, so he scratches in the middle of the night and he'll cry and cry and cry. So I put a little ear medicine in his ears. And now we get the liquid, or the broth and the green beans. We're down to the last third part of the green beans. So I microwave it, because I microwave the broth for 2 minutes. And so then I microwave the green beans for that same amount of time. I'll put a couple in everybody's bowl. And in a way, with the broth, it's almost like they're getting some kind of soup. Like they're getting stew. So then I put 2 scoops of broth in Lou's food, just to kind of help soften up because he gets a pill. And then 1 scoop in everybody else's. All right, Bubba. The beans might still be a little on the warm side, but we'll see. Hang on, let me move you here so you can see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm dawdling. Okay, so Callie gets her bowl. It's back here. Baxter gets his bowl. And then Baxter has this spiral thing, and you put the food in it, and then he has to try to lick the food out. I hope they're not, am I burning you, buddy? I hope it didn't burn your mouth. So, and now I'll go on and open a new can of green beans, so that way it's ready to microwave in the morning. And now they're all gonna eat, and then I'm gonna heat up my food. I'll show you. So I buy the no salt added cut green beans. And then I just strain out the liquid. And then I just dump it in here. And like I said, I microwave this for 2 minutes along with the other. And then that's what he gets. So in the meantime, I'm gonna heat up mine and I'll show you what it is whenever it's heated up. So hold up. Remember when I said my refrigerator's full? Look at this. That's all salad type stuff. And there's my pickled veggies and some other pickled veggies and some cabbage. And this is just a hodgepodge of, there's some salsa and some, I don't even know what that is. Oh, some white onions and oh, that's green beans. And then I got, it's those eggs, man. They take up so much space. Look, I'm blaming one little thing in there, and we see I got 1, 2, 3 other shelves that I should be blaming instead of one thing. But anyway, so yeah, I got a pretty full refrigerator, and I need to pull out another meal, another like day's worth of food. So I'll pull out the liver and onions that I made, and chili, and egg thing. So I'll rotate things around, but we'll shift back over there because I'm ready to eat. I got a whole bunch of these unsalted beef broths. Y'all, I have not been doing my usual beef meal prep every weekend since I'm now doing other things. And so the dogs don't have the broth that I always put in their stuff. So I actually had to go out and buy some. Thankfully, it's cheap, but I'm going to have to get back to doing that. So I've got some Rutabaga here. And then I've got some steak bites. I didn't season them. It's already been in the microwave. Let's do a quiz. Everybody pause and put in the comments how long you think I set the microwave for. Just push pause and everybody comment down below and tell me, what do you think I set that microwave for when I microwave my supper? And then come back and I'll give you the answer here in just Just a couple minutes. Oh, I'm going to put some, this is roasted garlic, rosemary, and sea salt. Thought that sounded kind of fun. And then there was some Creole I put on too. So let's see what we think of that seasoning. Yeah, all right. So the answer, for those of you who've been watching my channel for a long time, you're going to know the answer. With the old microwave, it was always 2, 2, 2. With the new microwave, it's 2 minutes. Remember the other day I dropped in this jicama into this? I wonder what pickled jicama tastes like. Yeah. It's pretty cool because jicama is one of those things that kind of takes on whatever it's around. So, it's like a sweet, vinegary flavor. Alright. Well, I'm not going to use that to eat with. I got a spoon for my steak bites. And a fork for my Rutabaga. And hi, that's gonna be my supper. These were, I don't remember how I made these, but I made them. They're just like roasted or something. I think that was the day I compared the oven to the air fryer. And I don't remember if I ever even said, but they tasted exactly the same. But yeah, so that's my supper tonight. Okay, bye.